The CD-ROM worked pretty well when I installed Windows 95. It had a few disk read errors, so I don't really intend to take it apart completely. But it is still worth it, I think, to clean the laser up. There we go. So let's just take a look at it now. The spindle's a little dirty. The laser doesn't look too bad. And the rails are, for being 25 years old, they don't look too bad at all. Looks like all the security tabs still work okay. Okay. So first, let's just clean the laser up. It's clean. Let's clean the spindle. My assumption is that this has never been taken apart before. Here's a close-up of the laser itself. Looks like there's a lot of copper on it. And on this side, so there's the potentiometer. Gotta say, this is a really well-built drive. Let's start by cleaning the rails. Will it move by hand? Yes, it will. You can see in here, these components have a fair bit of dirty looking grease. So I'm going to clean this up too. And a little in here as well. Tiny amounts. I'm going to grease this up a bit. And this. You don't want to go too far. In order to get the lid back on, what I'm going to have to do is guide the top through these here. There we go. So to do that the right way, you need to hold down both of the clamps at the same time. Press down on the front, and then in the back it just guides itself back in. So now we'll take the bottom plate off and just make sure, yeah, looks good. Looks like our guides are in place, so we can put this back together. I'm just going to cover up the manufacturer sticker with some clear tape, because I cut a hole in there earlier thinking there might have been a screw, and just led to nothing. So that's covered up. Dust will get in there. Alright, and that's our 24X IBM CD-ROM taken apart and cleaned somewhat, so we can put this in the tower now. So for our second drive, we have a Sony CDRW. It's from 2007. It does have an IDE interface to it. It's already set to slave. This drive is 10 years newer than the one we just took apart. It's notably smaller. Like 2007 CDRW drives were definitely on the lower end of the market. So we will likely see a notable difference from these two drives. In terms of build quality, in terms of parts, in terms of all the gears and the drive mechanism. There we go. This is looking a lot more familiar. This tiny PCB. And that runs to the spindle and the laser and the drive tray. There we go. And it's off. Next step is going to be taking the PCB out, and the way Sony does it appears to be pretty efficient. I'll plug this extra wire here and hope that it isn't going to be a huge hassle to get back in later. So there's this cable here, this one, and this one. Now all those are out. This is still soldered to the tray. And we'll just bend that back like so. And now we're in. So there's the Sony CDRW. Here's our drives back in the tower. Zip drive, floppy drive emulator. There's the IBM CD-ROM at the top, and in the middle, the Sony CDRW drive. We're going to test both with some random computer games, Rollercoaster Tycoon and Monopoly. Both of them will run on a Windows 95 computer. So because this Sony CDRW drive is from 2007, it's a little new for this computer. I put it in compatibility mode, which, if anything, probably would be for an older drive. But if I remember right, drives that are too fast to travel with a 40-wire, 40-pin IDE cable, like so, can benefit from being stepped down with software. Monopoly looks clean. Let's put Monopoly in the CD-ROM. Let's put Rollercoaster Tycoon in here. This eject button is still a little funky. I think it might be dirty. And the CDRW drive already sounds better. It sounded like it was going too fast before it got put in compatibility mode. let's play Rollercoaster Tycoon. Alright, so we can solidly say that Rollercoaster Tycoon works great, and our Sony CDRW drive is working great. So now that Rollercoaster Tycoon's working, let's try to install Monopoly. I think Monopoly's even older. That's the best part. I've never seen the Monopoly man that angry. I think that's St. Charles Place.